Hey, this is Politics with Laura here. Okay. The Democrats are standing on their last leg, trying to hold on to whatever power they had for the past 4 years. Now, let's keep in mind the Democrats have been in power for longer than that. If it weren't the presidency, then it was the House of Representatives, or shall I say Congress, and then the legislative area. But I'm not going to focus on the legislative area. I'm just going to focus on the House and Congress. Now, um, Senator Katie Britt, she reintroduced the Larkin Riley Act. She reintroduced it, and, and and the reason why she's reintroducing it is because the Democrats killed the bill. I mean, you're thinking, wait a minute, wait. You have a U.S. citizen that lost their life due to your policies. Open border policies allow any and everybody in. If you have a walker, come on in, whatever it may be. And AOC was screaming the loudest about opening up the borders and not telling the truth about what's going on. And you could ask anyone who lives in a sanctuary city, because I do, and it's wild, wild west. It is. It most definitely is. So now that people, or shall I say, the constituents, has had enough of this la la foolishness, sprinkle fairy dust all over the place, and everybody is going to, how can I say, not remember the past 4 years. That right there is not happening. The fairy dust, the double talk, and the double speak, that is not working anymore. We're out of that spell. Now, now it's like, okay, all of this stuff has to stop. Pass the Laken Riley Act, because that's been reintroduced by a Republican from Alaska. I thought that was quite interesting. Now, within that, the House of Representatives passed it, even with resistance from the Democratic Party. They just don't stop. They don't stop with the level of foolishness what they're throwing out there. So it's to the point to where, um, okay, Laken Riley, she a 22-year-old who lost her life by an undocumented immigrant. Well, I'm going to say illegal immigrant. And I'm going to say that because when you have a green card, it's not green, it's pink with some green on it. But it says an alien card. An alien card. So I'm not going to switch it up because some people feel a little offended. Well, you tell the US government to change what's on the green card, what's on the work permit. All of that has alien number. So if that's how you feel, fine, feel that way, but at least keep up with what's being said. So this is interesting right here. Um, Here, the unalivement of Lincoln Riley, this is February 22nd last year. Lincoln Riley, a 22-year-old Augusta University nursing student, was unalived while she was jogging in the University of Georgia, Athens, Georgia. Her body was found in the Oconee Forest Park near Lake Hendrick. Her death was caused by blunt force trauma and asphyxiation. This is just beyond terrible. And the person that did it was an illegal alien or an undocumented person from Honduras. And he was deported in 2019 under Trump administration, but he came back in with the open door policy to commit a crime. He committed a crime. However, but that wasn't the first crime that he committed. He committed a couple other crimes that they have attached to him. So the Democrats still are doing whatever they can to uphold this how can I say, reckless reckless type of policies, what they're trying to hold on to and push on on the people of the U.S., the United States of American citizens, and that's what they have done for the past 4 years, and even before. But I'm going to stay within these 4 years. So you have a number of Democrats, which really I see some of them backtracking, but however, it's not going to help them because the American people have spoken. We're tired of the silliness. We're tired of putting all of these uh, ill-advised policies on the American people and giving a free pass to people that have no legal standings within the United States. You give them a free pass to do as thy will. That's basically what it is. And to give them free money, to give them free money to do it. You give food stamps, they get like what? What was it? In New York City, a lady forgot her receipt and it showed that she had $13,000 worth of food stamps and $6,000 worth of cash. And this is coming from taxpayers. And this is what the Democratic Party has been pushing. Open the borders, allow 28 million people in, and you put them in places not even having them a place to live. And they're doing so much so that they're saying, hey, yo, New Yorkers, why don't you allow a family to live with you? And then we'll pay you $2,000, $3,000 a month to house them. Wait a minute. That makes 0 sense. Mayor Adams. I mean, that's outrageous. But that is what these mayors are doing. And then you even have these governors like Governor Hochul that set aside 18,000 jobs for illegal immigrants, but you can't find one for American citizens. Don't you find that interesting? You don't even find one for people who came here legally. Now, people that have legal standing are losing their jobs. And as they lose their job, they lose their houses and then put these illegal immigrants in here and giving them houses, giving them down payments, waiting 2 years for a house to whereas we, U.S. citizens and legal citizens have to save up what, 20% of a down payment on a house? And you got people that came here yesterday and you give them all the freebies for loyalty. You lost your block base. You lost the Black American vote because you took Black Americans for granted. Now, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse for you because now the whole country has turned red. All three branches of government are conservative. And you can't sit there and scream and holler as they peel back a lot of the, how can I say, misguided policies that you put into place. It's so misguided that you have to stop and think, do you really, really want to do this? Is this what you're really doing? I, one would say. I mean, what can one say? My goodness. But back to Laken Riley, her act. Now, it did pass the House of Representatives, and now the House of Representatives are saying, hey, make sure, Senate, you pass this. Now, I'm trying to remember if the Senate leans a little bit more to the red. Is it a Republican majority, or I think it's a Republican majority. So maybe this time, because the new government will switch, all new people voted in will be in. So I wonder at that time if it's going to pass. But on that note, what do you think?